Yes, good morning, you all. Morning thoughts and good day to the people who really, show love in this world, work hard to get the community together, and bless up to the workers, the social workers, you know, the garbage workers who are cleaning up the garbage around the cities. Respect to you all. Respect you all, nurses out there who are risking your life for others. I said respect, my utmost respect, man, from my heart. You know, I love you all. The people who make this world better, I really appreciate you all. Well, this morning is like coming from my culture and talking to my ancestor on this drum beat. Then after I'll have a talk with you all folks. Okay? Now I will make my drum talk for me naturally. It's a heartbeat sending out into the cosmic. So I hope you enjoy this little beat. It's called Naya Bingi. You know, yeah, give thanks and praise again, to the creator of life. I was just on the drum with you all, playing the drums and showing you what I have in me and showing the world that we could enjoy our lives with music. You know, it's a long time I don't see around my circle no real, person from their art trying to show the culture of Rastafari and what it means. You know, we are all, you know, people of peace, love, and we always try to seek peace no matter what the circumstances is. So here it goes. You know, I mean, this morning is a morning that I want to reach out to you people and let you know there's a lot happening in the world today as we speak. The leaders of the world, you know, they're corrupted. They don't, I mean, they say things, but they don't do things. And a promise is a comfort to a fool. When you say stuff, you should do it so the people can see that your words manifest and what you were saying is true. It's no need to be telling the people you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and at the same time the people ain't seeing it. That's not true. That's not the way it should be. And I know politicians are corrupted, you know, but it's a time that we have to stand up for what we know is righteous, and we should seek what we know is righteous to us. Whether you're black, white, or yellow, it doesn't matter. But it's time for us to stand up for a better world and for our our economical rights and everything, because a lot of things, a lot of rights have been taken away from you all, and you need to fight back to get back all those rights, and it's through the judicial system. Now, as I said, I was just on my drum playing for you all, just to give you a little feel of who I am and what I am, and I am what I am, you know. As I said again, just hit the scops. It takes simple thing for you to just hit the bell and hit subscribe, and like. It doesn't take nothing out of you, because I know many folks, they support things that are not of their culture, and they be going on YouTube and subscribe on some stupid things which is not of their culture and which is not relevant unto the human race. So now I am here saying to you all, it's a time when people have to wake up around the world and see what's going on, because the world is in a state that it's a dangerous situation. All right, with the fire that's burning in California and all of those things, we need to take a look at that fire, because that fire is getting out of hand. Because if you could stay in Milwaukee and see smoke from where those fire are burning, that means it's getting out of control, and soon we might hear that America is on fire, which we don't want. So they need to they need to pay close attention to that. They need to really look at that, really, because it's serious. With a wildfire going around, it's not easy, and the people are losing their home. People are losing their lives because of that fire. Anyway, back to the real story. The real story is that we, as black, we have to show that we are people of not only rioting and looting, but we need to show them that we are bigger. We are way bigger than that, because we have the knowledge, just as the white or the Chinese do or the Indian do. Blacks have the same knowledge. They're not more than us, actually, but as I'm saying, I would like all color to see that and get past this color issue, this color problem, this color prejudice, and all of this. I would like them to get past that, because it's 400 years of this thing going on and on and on. It's time for us to get back to reality, get back to where the Creator wants us. He wants us as one people, trying to work to solve. What we should have been doing is trying to solve the problem that messing up nature, because nature is a part of the Creator, and we are making nuclear bombs and all of this. They're bombing under the sea. They're bombing places that shouldn't be bombing, because those places belongs to the Creator. When you go messing around nature, nature will mess back with you all. That's why we got so many tsunami. That's why we got so many floods. That's why we got so many storms, because we don't listen. We don't care. We need to care more about nature. We need to care more about nature. If we don't do, nature is going to rebel. And when nature rebel, you can't blame nobody but human and what they have done and what they're doing towards the earth and everything and every living thing within it. Because whatever you do chemically wise, it affects everybody. The ozone layer, as I said in all of my message to the world, I always said protect the ozone layer, because it's already, it over the years it's have been damaged. Some little holes are in the ozone layer, little holes, and at some places are getting hotter than before, real hot. You know, you imagine over 100 degrees and more. So it just goes to show you that mankind is playing and damaging nature and think it's fun doing it. And they don't care. But if they don't care, they're going to get a serious message that nature is going to rebel back at you humans who disrespect it. You know, the next thing is I want to see black folks stop jealousing at each other, stop hating at each other, because hate and jealousy leads to nothing good. You know, we need to more look out for each other, you know, try to respect each other's feelings. I mean, you may not agree with what people say or do, but still try to hold a unity within yourself, you know, because simple things can escalate to bigger things. And it's nice to be here and be free more than to be in captivity. Many soldiers, many people there in captivity right now, they're crying to get out of there. They're crying to get out of captivity because they're in the prisons, they're in the jail, and they're crying to get out. Only if they took this time to just think and say, hey, let's forget this madness. Let's move on from here. It would be way better. But we disrespect each other with simple things we use and disrespect others. The simple things. You know, a brother step on your shoe, you want to kill him for that. You know, a brother may pass you and he bunks you a little and you get irritated for that. Simple things, you need to control your mind, my brothers and my sisters. Simple things can be controlled. It's up to you to control yourself, and don't let others and what they do let you go out of your way, because some people will lower you down to their standard to let you be where you shouldn't be. Now, all of this, we need to take a look. In the ghettos, you know, black people fight each other in the ghetto, shoot each other, kill each other. And then one goes to prison, one die, or they end up running and hiding as a fugitive. What sense does that make, my black people? It doesn't make no sense. Now is the time for us all to unite for a better cause, not killing each other off and think that's fun. It's not fun, man. It's not fun. You know, so just remember, whenever you think of your own race, think of love, think of respect. Cherish them, knowing that that's you, yourself. That's me. That's you. So, as I said today again, make love be your guide, right? And just remember, and if you like the drumming, or if you like what I'm trying to say to you folks, just like and subscribe. Let me know. Let me see your love, man. Don't hide the love from me, because I'm not hiding my love from you all. I try to show my love to you all. I try to support you all without nothing. You know, out of love. Everything is out of love. So I'm just saying to you folks, just be nice out there to everyone. It doesn't matter the color, class, race, or creed. We are all one in the sight of the Creator. And what He wants from us is to take care of nature and take care of each other, so we could move further to that place we call Mount Zion. You know, and I love you all. Peace. And just know that Singy Shanty will always be here for you folks, telling you things of good and of righteousness. That's who I am. That's what I am. I can't do no better than what I'm doing right now, more than to share my love with you all. Just know, man, I respect and love you all. Peace.